MCQ 29, we're going to take a look at the arrangement of octahedral complex of ruthenium. So octahedral shows us that there's going to be a total of 6 ligands that's attached to ruthenium. So usually in the case of Vesper, what we'll do is on the planar area, in this case here ruthenium, we're going to have a wedge, dash, dash, and then a planar up, and then a planar that's coming down here. So what we can also reimagine is that if I'm going to rotate it in this particular 90-degree formation, so what we're going to have is that we're going to have the top and the bottom being now on the left and the right. The ruthenium that's actually found over for here, we're going to have the wedge as well as the dash itself to show the planar version of that. So after this portion has actually been shown, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to rotate it using this end to rotate backwards here. And from that, we're going to have one of the items that's actually projected inside. So I'm going to have it as a dash. I'm going to have another of the ligand that's projected on the outside. So ruthenium will now actually be here. We're going to have your planar structure. So again, this itself is going to be now be on the plane itself. So there's a little bit of a transformation. So from this top pointer, we're going to rotate 90-degree downwards. And again, the position over here, we're going to sheave and rotate it. So it's a bit of an imagination plane. So you finally end off with this particular structure. Now the reason why we went through so much effort here is because we do not see any structures that actually give rise to this double wedge, double dash, and a double perpendicular line. The closest we had was actually C, but again there was a wrong wedge that was actually given over for here. Now for the case of B, even though we do have both the top and the bottom on the planar line here, the wedge itself is actually opposite of each other, and the dash is actually opposite of each other. So doing a little bit of a rotation here and there, we're going to end off with this final structure that is aligned with option A.